Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nerdbot, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about just random things. There's really not a whole lot to catch up on or anything really to discuss, to be completely honest. I actually just did a video here not long ago talking about, Twilight or whatever, so if you guys haven't checked that out, definitely go check it out. It's quite humorous. I'd say it's got a little bit of both worlds in it, so for all of you people that really enjoy the series, and some of you guys that probably are not too keen on the idea of a romantic kind of movie series, I guess. I don't really know how to place that into wording, but definitely if you haven't checked it out, go give it a look. I thought it was humorous. I got a good take out of it. So maybe you guys will, feel the same way, or maybe you are just not too interested. But either way, glad you clicked on this video. Glad you're choosing to support this video in some way or another. So with that in mind, guys, I mean, again, I don't really have a whole lot selected for this commentary, but I promised you guys another video, considering that yesterday I didn't exactly make a video. I just wasn't feeling up to it, but I feel like it's still my obligation to provide you guys with a custom amount of videos. So definitely, I chose to do it now, and that is why you guys are probably seeing another video show up in the sub box. If you haven't already, you can check out anything you've missed. It's always there. It's always an option. Go do what you need to do in that kind of category. But definitely, guys, we're just gonna chill. Just gonna chill for like 9 minutes and talk about whatever random stuff comes to mind, which usually can result in very little to none. But with that in mind, I can definitely think of something that I want to talk about. And Black Ops 2, I don't want to make another rant video just because those are not something that are very responsive. You definitely get a lot of perspectives, and a lot of it's negative. Usually, not always, but the majority of the time it's pretty negative. And I don't know, Black Ops 2 has just been something, and I've already talked about Black Ops 2 so much. You guys pretty much know what's going to be coming. I mean, a lot of you guys will have an idea of where I'm trying to place my ideas and all that stuff into wording, and I guess I don't really know how to say it. Black Ops 2 is great for posting videos. Like, I love posting videos for it just because it picks up, different audiences. It picks up little segmented groups of YouTube that otherwise Battlefield 3 doesn't, or it could be Halo or whatever. It doesn't have to be just Call of Duty, but Halo does pick up a lot more groups of people, in different stacks compared to other games, because Call of Duty has a huge, huge basis, and it's actually crazy how many people actually watch YouTube videos, or how many people watch Call of Duty for that matter. It's definitely one of the bigger audiences on YouTube, but there is games out there that beat Call of Duty's ass to the ground. So don't let me try to tell you that Call of Duty is the almighty king, because it's definitely not. But, I don't know, Call of Duty just hasn't been something that I was interested in. I'm going to be honest, if I could, I would definitely sell the game right now. It's not something for me. I haven't played the campaign yet, and I've heard the campaign is really good. I've heard it's actually really, really good. And I'm looking forward to playing it, but I got 5 more prestiges left, and that is going to be the most rage-inducing time of my life, because, I don't like the skill-based matchmaking or whatever. If you're good, you place people that are try-hard, use overpowered guns, setups, ghost, all that shit. I think that's just stupid. I really hate it, and maybe some people are like, well, that, counters people like you going up against people that maybe aren't so keen, not so good. Maybe they're like 0.4 kill-death ratio players, 0.2 win-loss, stuff like that. Like, I get that. I really do. Treyarch, I get what you're trying to say, I get it. But honestly, if I have to try my ass off every single game, that basically takes the lifetime of the game and puts it into this tiny 1% aisle that I actually want to try in your game. Like, honestly, if I have to play another team that is going to try their ass off, I'm going to lose it. Like, honestly, I'm going to lose it, because the people that seem to get on my team are retards. If you don't like that word, I'm sorry, maybe unintelligent humans. That's a better word. But definitely, I can't stand it. It's so annoying. I thought, Call of Duty's never had the brightest crowd of players ever. And I don't mean like they're like, running into walls that stupid. But they definitely are not too keen on, tactics, intelligence, shooting, aiming, stuff like that, coordination, anything. And it's frustrating. I play with my fair share of, subscribers, you guys, and people that I played with back in the day. and there just isn't a click. You know, there isn't a click like it used to be. It's not as powerful as, you know, when you played Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops. Black Ops was my infamous game where, goddamn, I mean, I was raping people, like, horribly bad. I was doing it so consecutive that, you know, I would still get pissed, but it wasn't on the same level as, you know, Modern Warfare 3 with getting raped in the back from a horrible spawn, or overpowered kill streaks like in, well, they've all had overpowered kill streaks, because they can't figure out how to balance that. But, I don't know. The skill-based matchmaking is very aggravating. I mean, if you're not the best player in the world, you probably haven't seen it. I mean, you probably haven't really been like, man, I'm playing these really hard players. You know, you're like, oh, well, these guys are retarded. Like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? And I wish I could play them. I miss playing people like that. And again, you know, I understand where Tryarch's trying to come from, but, you know, some days you just don't want to deal with that kind of stuff, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You've had your games where the other team is trying with the most OP guns, and your team's running around with sniper rifles and trying to act like they can emulate something they've seen on YouTube. You know, maybe it doesn't have to be snipers, but usually that's usually what the Call of Duty crowd's known for. They're much more sniper-oriented, you know, try to trick shot, try to be something they saw on YouTube or their friends told them about, you know, whatever. And it's aggravating. I mean, I hated snipers in Battlefield. Like, I absolutely hated snipers. If I saw you, if it was my server, I was kicking you. I don't care how good you are. And I wish that feature was in Call of Duty, because, you know, shotgun snipers would be insta-ban. I wouldn't deal with it. I wouldn't have time for it. And, you know, this commentary probably is going to make a lot of you mad. I don't really know how to tell you it, but, you know, it's always good to vent every once in a while, get a different perspective on, you know, the things that I talk about, the things that maybe different crowds have different perceptions of. It's kind of what YouTube was made for. And, you know, I kind of want to push its buttons every once in a while, see what you guys are thinking, see what's going on, seeing how you guys will react to different things. And, you know, sometimes you guys choose to, you know, interact with me, which I, you know, appreciate. Some of you are a lot more wordy than others. You can definitely pose a little bit more of a threat. And then some of you are a lot more casual, and you're a lot more respectful in that matter. And then there's some of you guys that are just like, nope, I already watched my 10-minute video, time to go play some whatever. So, you know, I'm always glad for those guys as well. They're usually like the mediums, which is fine. I don't usually have a problem with that kind of stuff. But, you know, I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. You know, if you want to stick around for a couple minutes, let me know. You know, I love replying to your guys' comments. I really do. I find it, you know, usually it's pretty humorous. A lot of you guys will put a little bit of humor in there, or maybe I just take it as humor, I don't know. But, definitely I do like that crowd, but I can just say Call of Duty is just aggravating the living hell out of me. And, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to play it. I'm really looking forward to Battlefield 3's Aftermath, but at the same expense, it's like, gotta max out Call of Duty. I'm that player that has to max it out. And, you know, a lot of you guys will see that. I've played with a few of you guys before, or quite a bit of you, to be honest. And you guys have seen me go on my little, rage moments. That's probably the best way to put it. They're humorous, I will admit. I don't usually like bullshit, as many of you will see. But I try not to let that through when I do live commentaries. The reason I haven't done live commentaries in Black Ops 2 is the game is just so, I'd say unfinished, but more of it in the same sense. It's just not balanced very well. There's a lot wrong. You guys know what I'm talking about, those beautiful 3 bars that you guys get. You know, it's almost like an attachment these days where you put it on your gun has, you know, 70% reduced damage. You shoot the living shit out of them, and then they turn around and shoot you 3 shots with the Type 25 or any other gun in the game. And it's over. You're dead. You're like, the fuck? And then you're confused and lost, and then, you know, those thoughts come into your mind like, man, I could sell the game for $30. I could, you know, break it, run it over with my car, bury it in the dirt, and, you know, the list goes on. And we'll see a lot of that stuff happen here on YouTube probably in the next couple months. I don't imagine a lot of people will continue to deal with it if it doesn't get resolved, but that's just how YouTube works. YouTube's a fun and interesting place with different personalities, as I've already stated, but definitely if you guys, you know, want to leave any feedback, maybe this wasn't your kind of commentary and you want to let me know how bad I did or something like that, you can definitely go about it. Just, you know, keep in mind that there is a little bit of a restraint on that kind of stuff, but definitely, if you guys did enjoy it, you know, I always appreciate it. I always enjoy making videos for you guys, and I'll do it as long as I can. But with that in mind, I will see you guys in the next installment. Peace.